You can lose. Okay, so welcome to my training and opportunity business activities in the space of cryptocurrency and the financial market in generally. So if I take you quickly to probably, I'm going to show you how to make money. So personal economy and social capital corner. And so how to build your personal economy. Okay, but I'm going to narrow down to something very quickly so that some of the person that may asking me. So I say you have three ways. So if you are watching me live or you are listening to it on YouTube, whatever, you want to chat with this phone number, WhatsApp alone, and then to get acquainted to some of things. So three ways to make money: investing, and we say investing has to go through short-term, medium, long-term, and that can be made from different markets, the financial market, all right? So when we talk about financial market, we talk about capital market, we talked about, all right, commodity market and all the like. So, but if you look at in plan B, we are much in crypto and are long at stocks, then other related opportunity. Then you have the other aspect of trading. So you trade. So first in trading, you have different type of trading. Okay, we call it manual trading and then robotic trading. Okay. So manual trading, robotic, and of course, robotic, we now have two types in robotic. Okay, so we have semi, right? Semi automated. Oh, sorry. Yes, a full hands-free, 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 which they call it EAs, hands-free and automated. So hands-free and automated. So really automated is that you are still going to work on it. So you call it semi-automated. I'm sorry, semi-automated, semi-automated, hands-free and semi-automated. So we have manual, so which you go to Binance and all of that. But for you to get this thing, I'm going to be talking much about this boat today. So if you are, so I'm going to talk about you trading boat. You trading boat. You trading boat is a fantastic boat that I've used and I've seen the effects. So I'm going to be putting you through. So the third way is what we call connected economy, which is marketing. So you want to do marketing. But one of the lovely things about marketing of these days, you don't need to disturb friends and all of that. You have the larger community to talk to. Just like you're listening to me, watching me on YouTube now, on Facebook or YouTube, you can talk to anybody if you want to marketing. The only thing you may need to learn to understand digital marketing, create a landing page and all of that. So you probably wouldn't need the organic type of traffic you used to go and meet your friends and you don't need those people. Those people are actually going to draw you down. You talk to people who want what you are talking about and not just general people at random. So that's exactly what I know about marketing. It's not about, oh, the people you know, your family. It's not true. They're not going to follow you. Just understand this. So disclaimer. Now, the way they are, I put this in this way. In investing, we have decentralized farming, staking, and all of that. They are more less risky than the semi or centralized staking or farming. Now, what are the risks associated with this one? We said price impact. When the price drop drastically, you're going to have issues. Before I go to the show you the boat, let me quickly go to my trading view, for instance. This is a market. So I'm doing manual trading. So I do a lot of trading on my own. And so if you come back here, you can see a movement. Okay, after I have make this profit and go away, this guy still continue to ride. This is PopCard. I love trading this coin. So imagine stopping, entering just today and make, I use 10x sometime when I find a fantastic market. Imagine 10x at 21%, that's 210% done. I first did 59%, no, 60%, and then the other half I left it and it still continue rising up and all of that. So now, if you want to be part of our community, because what we do training on this, but one thing I want to do with this boat is that if you join and you set up your account and all of that, I actually want to pick up some strategy and then depending on what to pick and then you'll be able to trade and make a lot of money. So you can help yourself. And so I'm going to talking about, you can see, you see what's happening, and oh my goodness, this is correct. This is great. And another signal I think I said today was this U30. U30, people have made a lot of money already on it, and so we still continue. U30 was a pullback, and if you look at what I did here, what was this pullback? I use Fibonacci retracement to find another entry. Right? Look at it. So from 50% backward is actually golden ratio, that premium. So what I do is this, very simple. I take my Fib retracement, having established high and low, okay? Now, I'm not teaching technical analysis, just to like a part of this I'm just showing you now. Now, so I take this, I take my Fibonacci retracement, and to see where it will pull back to and start going up again, that was what I did here. This is the low, this is the immediate low, and then the immediate high. So from the immediate low to immediate high, and then you have, this is golden ratio. Look at it here. This is 50. Okay, not just a mere pullback, just a mere pullback. At a mere pullback, it starts tracing, and that means was not a major pullback. So a major pullback will have given back to 50 or at least golden ratio, but that's not a major pullback. So I expect this now to break this high. So the moment it break this high, we're going up. But I've added position from here. So that's manual trading, okay, for Forex and all the like. So it's amazing the way this thing happened. Okay, so now I'm quickly going to go to this UT trading board. So pay attention. I'm going to show you other things, but let me quickly show you the UT trading board and how it's being used. I pray I could see an example too. So let's go. Okay, yeah, so let's go. Let me share my this. Good. Right, start. Okay, again, I'm fine. Now, I'm sure, can you see my screen? Okay, can you see my screen? Is my screen visible? I want to see my screen displayed. Okay, what's going on? Okay, screen. Try to preparing. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, I think the network was congested. I tried to getting back. And so I tried to just show you how the UT trading boat actually work. And then it's going to be impressive. What's going on? Okay, so why this is coming up? So let me just share this because I want to show you the, okay, I think it's up now. You can see this. It's already trailing up, and so massive money is already been made. Okay, so let me share. Let me share here. So YouTube is amazing, I will tell you. Okay, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, this is the problem. Okay, I think we should be good now. Good, fine. So this is what I want to show you. So you trading both. I'm going to open you trading. However, I may not start from the preliminary. So the preliminary will have been, of course, first of all, you need a link. Okay, so you are interested, you ask me. And if you are now foreign, if you're in plan B, the link already sent on our group. So if you're interested, you ask me. So chat on the phone number +234 470 44998. And now, so when the link is sent to you, it's very simple. You just click on the link. It will take you to a Play Store to download, right? You download, do your registration, verify your email. and then, okay, register and verify your email. And now it take you to come to a point where you can download the app, but ensure you click on the link. It will take you to app to download. So if that is done, then you want to now bind your broker. So exchange. So I have different accounts. I have some I connect with Bybit, and another one I'm experimenting this now to connect to what's it called? To connect to Biget. But before you do that, you need to buy. So you can go to asset. Okay. So you can go to asset, or yeah, you can go to asset in order to buy a Yogas or whatever. So if you look at Yogas, you need to buy Yogas. So Yogas, you are not paying for this boat. It's free for you to register. Registration is free. So understand this. Registration is free. Please take note. What do I mean? So that means you don't need to now, when you register, you first pay registration fee, maybe so amount. No, here is free. All you need to do is to fund your account with certain amount of yoga. So for instance, you have different yogas you can buy. So if I open here, there's the minimum is $15. So which is not, it's not significant. It's for the cost of training, I'm actually using this. So to buy yogas of 10,000 yogas, you need $95. What I recommend is either 95 or the 540. Now, you are not going to, they won't take this money from you now. It's from there when you are trading, little by little fraction of the fee you are using to trade will be picked from this. Without this yogas, you can't start trading, okay? So, but it's going to be in your back office, but your trading activity is happening in your exchange. So that's why this is semi-automated. So what I mean by semi-automated is that it still needs some level of your control, but this one is reduced to barest minimum. And that's why I said, if you register and you pick 95, I've created a category. People buy of 95, there's a place I'll place you for some more follow-up. And then people buy of 540, there's a place I'll place you. And then there are additional benefits I actually want to give to you. Come on. And then it's going to be amazing. So let's quickly go. Let me set a trade, okay? Let me set a trade. I want to set a trade right now. So now, when you register, like I told you, you buy your gas and all of that. You can buy your gas as high as $7,000. Of course, you continue to trade. There are other additional benefit to the bigger the gas fee, your gas you buy, the more better it is for you. But let's quickly go back. So if I go to home, you have automated, there's a signal, there's so many things you can have on this, but what we're going to be using is called manual. So these are just showing you result of some activities of people and all of that. So I want to trade. So you can go to markets, right? So if you go to market, you can see now we have different coins available in the market, right? You have Solana, you have this, okay? So you have Solana, you have Bitcoin, and all the like. So all, if I click on all, see all the tokens available here. So let's say, let me pick just a coin. Let me pick Pepe. You want to ask me, why are you picking Pepe? That's why you need to be part of the inner group. I have a VIP and VVIP group that I want to actually put through with this bot, how to effectively use this bot. And if you're on private mentorship, you should watch this video and be able to connect this bot, just like how I use trade commerce and all of that. So I'm going to pick Solana. I was supposed to pick Pepe, that is not too expensive. But so let me just pick Pepe. I'll show you something. Now look at Pepe. Now I will not have time to start explaining all this bot, but I'm going to explain to you thereafter. So on Pepe, I want to long. So look at it. See long here. Now, on long, now there are parameters here. You may not understand how those parameters actually work. Okay. So I'm going to reduce this. Okay, this is the minimum I can go. Oh, that means I cannot, this is the minimum I can go. Okay. This is the minimum I can go. So let me go for Pepe anyway. So let me go for Pepe, cycle, uh, leverage. I'm going to use 10 conservative, where I cannot be liquidated. And I'll explain to you how those ones are. So it's to be conservative. So I need to go back there to reset it. So 10. That means it's just using like 1x. That's what it means. So forget this 10 you are seeing there. Now here, order, maximum order 2. Here, so multiple, so it's going to be 1, only one time. Okay. Price gap, when market crashed down, when should it buy another one? Okay. So my take profits, I can put it at 1%. Okay. So trailing stop, I don't want. I just want it when it there, close all the trade, take my profit for me. Okay. So you see a lot of things I'm doing here. I may not be able to explain to you, just to experiment um, how this trade is going to go. Okay. Then I keep it all of this. Now you ask me, Felix, why do you go long? Because I know the market was going up, right? There's another strategy, hedging, short, and all of that. There are other coins that will have what they call a very fantastic strategy. So I click on launch. Now, launch is done. Okay. So if I go to robot now, so if I go to robot, we're going to see the trade is open. So negative of 0 point minus, okay, negative of 0.06 before minus. Now it's now, this is plus 0.01. So never mind of what that's happening. So I'm already 0.12%. So it's running, okay? So just allow it to run, whatever. So now, this is one of the fantastic things you can think about. See this boat? Let me explain to you. It has so many boats. Number one, it has just like one-time entry and exit of spot, one-time entry and exit of what's it called? Futures, these two up here. All right. Then you have grid boat. I love this grid boat. So those of you who are always very conservative in your trading, this grid boat is very, very okay for you, right? And of course, even though it's okay for you, you still need to understand basic things. And that's why I said, when you come on board, I've created a separate group because if I will say, okay, maybe you are on private mentorship. If you're on private mentorship, you don't need to be on that group. Although if you're on that group just because of following the boat and all of that. This is what I love using Trade Commands for. And then this one just help to simplify other things again and all of that. Okay. So here you have this grid spot is amazing. I can tell you. Then you have dual grid futures. So you can do grid futures. Then you have DCA spot, and then you have the spot DCA futures. You just see what we did now. So if I go there now, okay. So assuming I want to go for spot, look at it here. Look at grid spot. If I click on grid spot, okay, so I can't go so because my money is already engaged in trading and all of that. So, right. So it is, if I want to trade grid, right, and I can set my boat on grid, do all the necessary distance. So, but I just want to show you those other stuff here. Now, assuming, let me take another coin so that I will show you, I will experiment something to you. Let me take Solana. So assuming I'm going for Solana here, oh good, this is what I'm looking for. Look at this option here. Because it's not all coins that have that option. Look at this option here. Now, this option, what do they use it for? Let me tell you what this option is used for. This option is used for when you are trading. Now, I've analyzed a market, and the market, for me, for a time being, the market is good. Maybe it's actually going up and down, but I know it's an uptrend or perhaps just like a kind of sideways. Now, I can engage this. But on that particular coin that you know it has volume and is doing well, see what this option does for us. Not all coin that has this option in your trading. Now, what this option does for us is that, let's say I open now and I go for Solana. And first of all, it will check conditions by their signal and go long, right? And when it close that trade, it's going to wait for another condition that's favorable to either long again or short. So in other words, it can be longing and shorting. But what is the difference? The advantage is this. What is the disadvantage? If you do not understand market properly, this long short, it can be long, it can long, and if it has not closed the trade, if he long and has not closed the long trade, he can't take another trade. And assuming the market is not going against you. So if you are conversant with the market, you already know, oh, market is changing a trend. So there's no point staying in this market. I can close it manually. But sometimes when you just know within a range, the market is still going to recover. You just allow it to be. You have a floating loss. It's not a problem. You allow it to run. Then when he close the trade again, it will take long. So in other words, it will take long and short, long and short. That's what you mean by this single. But you pick a particular coin and that can be done. Now, this auto hedging, I don't use it because hedging ordinarily is very terribly risky because what I mean by this is that when you go to a market, you pick a particular coin and use auto hedging, it's going to open two positions at a go. So it will open long and short at the same time. So over time, the short may close, maybe in profit, then the long will still be a floating loss, right? And then eventually maybe the market rally up. So they have both have advantage and disadvantage. But as a beginner, I will advise you to start making use of the hedging, auto hedging, but it's good for somebody who know what is doing and know how to manage the risk. Okay. Then short and long, of course, you have already picked a direction. For instance, I go to the market. Imagine when Bitcoin crashed to 49,000, all right? And you just, oh, market is returning back, and you enter long, and then you just trade continue, buy lows, sell high, low, so and all of that. So that's how this actually, works. Okay? That's how actually this one works. So that's why I have to show you. So other parameter. Now, when you leave it on single here, when you leave it on single here, meaning that if you take only this trade, once it closes, you stop. But when you put it on cycle, it means it's buy, sell, continue to buy and sell, continue to buy and sell. Unless you see that, okay, the market is not going to be favorable over time, you can say, okay, let me close the boat and not like. So all these one parameters we are seeing here is that how many orders do you want to have? 3, 4, 5, depending, right? So if I say 2 orders, now here, multiple, size multiple. When he's going to buy another this year, he should buy 1.2% of the initial one. That's what we're doing here. Now, price gap mean when should he now buy a new one? Those of us that use trade commerce, you are not going to find this one difficult. So if I put in here, if it's a volatile coin, I can put it off 5% because the market can move down by 5%, again return. Like if I'm trading with Popcat, if they actually trade Popcat here. So I'll have to use like 5% because I know market can be very volatile and not like. Then if it's a coin that's not volatile, I can use like 2%, 3%, right? Or when market is just steadily moving up, as it were. So I have different strategy of settings. If you know the way we have used trade commerce to make money, you can appreciate the fact that this one can do a lot of things. Okay, this is just like a hybrid of having futures, another aspect of this, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Okay, so let me see if this one could be better off for you. Okay, so here is it. So that's how it is. That's how it run on this, and then setting up. So ceiling 204. 78, yada, 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 in that order. So I'm just showing you all of those things, an aspect of this boat. Now, another thing you see on this boat is this. It has signals. Look at it. It has what? Signal. Yes, it has signals. Okay? You can join the Telegram group. No, look at it. Look at the signal that I just sent. Spot trend signal, H bar at so this. Please click on the signal you trading and launch. It's recommended to complete. So if I click on it now, so look at another one, long futures, long trend, avers at this is also price. Click on the signal and all of that. So look at it. This is about 4 hours ago. This one, so all the signals were long time, early morning and all of that. So if you just click launch, it will launch it. Look at what it's showing us at what price when it was telling us to long. If we check each bar now, okay, so what's Avas? We'll go and check what's the price of Avas. So if I just click launch, it will take me. Or I want to just do it by myself instead of using their own parameter. I go back to, so it's okay, long Avas, long H bar. I could go back to maybe at that time, if I go to market, where is Avas? Okay, see Avas. Let's look at Avas. Let's look at Avas. Oh, ARB is what I click. Avax. Good. Hours. So hours is okay. Hours now is 21 point. Okay. Hours now is 21.326. So let's go back to the signal and see how much is it now. Okay. When it gave you the signal. Okay, 21.36. So that means hours had even come down from that time it was given and all of that. Okay, hours, so spot, the Y, the X, and all the like. So this, any of the coin I pick in that auto single, it's what the market will trade, buy low, sell high over a period of time. Do you understand? So this boat is quite amazing. I won't lie to you. But you will enjoy it more when you have an understanding of the market, and that's why I told people to settle down, follow, and come to Plan B. When you sign up, you chat up with me or chat with our team so that to be able to maximize using this amazing boat. Now, imagine when I'm trading with this boat. Look at what I would do. Very simple. I create a kind of strategy for myself. So if I want to trade, maybe I want to trade the boat, right? I want to trade the boat in the grid section. So if I want to trade the boat in the grid section, so let's say it's BNB, I want to trade in the grid section, even Bitcoin itself. So imagine when Bitcoin was going sideways, okay? So when Bitcoin was going sideways, when Bitcoin was going sideways, imagine when Bitcoin was going sideways, you just move ahead and see what I do. Most time people don't understand. Let me go by 1 hour time frame. I just zone my market in 1 hour time frame most time. So Bitcoin is crazy. So don't even look at anything to. It's crazy. We are moving up more crazy. I have a long position I've entered from 52,000 and it's printing crazy money. So this is where I expect some kind of rejection of Bitcoin, right? Look at it up here. 59,000 this cycle. Don't worry. That's where I expect some kind of rejection of Bitcoin. So if we do, so I've entered Bitcoin at 52,000. That's another region here at about here. At 52,000 was when I entered Bitcoin. And then the long position is still on, I'm sure about 85% now. And I think it was in the 5X. I don't know. It should be 5X. That 5X or 10X. I can't really remember. So now Bitcoin still continue to move up, right? And then, so most time when I find a market like this and I look at the trend, so if I expect Bitcoin to be going up that way, right? And I enter long, and then when the trade comes to this point and I see a rejection, and that rejection is going to be massive, I can stop my boat, which must have spent like 3 or 4 days. So, okay, imagine which day was this? Imagine on the 5th, all right, today is 7th, that's about 3 days ago. And then, and now what? If you break this, I just still allow my boat to be running. So that means when we can now say we are now going to be continuing uptrend is for us to regain $60,000 and above. And then we can continue to move. In fact, Solana, the same thing, right? Solana, if we can get strong strength, this is the uh, daily what we call key level for Solana, right? For Solana daily key level. So if you can sustain the daily key level of $142 and actually break this 155 daily key level, and then that means Solana you can likely, so the next lifeline you are looking at Solana 166 and up to 182 and $186 region for Solana. Do you understand? So imagine you enter Solana, look at Solana here. Solana came down to this point, which about what? About $108. And then you have engaged your boat to be trading this way. Come on, guys. So you may not be there to follow up this way. And that's why I said I use boat to take advantage of time. So you can be doing this. So with this, I'll sell my take profit like 1 or 2%. So retracement, I'll put it like 2%. So let's look at it. 2%, 3%. If we look at it now, let's look at this here. What's this? This is 5%. So if you're within 2 to 3%, but this is like 1 hour. So if you go to like lower time frame, you are going to see like that 2% will have been more perfect for you, right? Because this is 1 hour. So look at it. Another major pullback, 5%. Major, all right, pullback. So look at it. Another 4%. So this one, maybe we're going to have a pullback back to this point, maybe 149, or it has actually pulled back. If you break this point, so the continuation, that's one of the fantastic things where I use both as perfect as possible. Many of you will not understand what I'm doing. And so, but do I trade manually? I trade my manual trading, but this one is just like adding value for me. So not all the time I'll have time to even remember coming to the market, and so as it were. So look at the paper we actually enter. So I just pick it anyway because it's not the coin that's having a moment right now. I will have even enter with. So with, come on, this is fantastic, guys. So with now, we're looking at the supply zone of WIF at 1.9 to around $2. So if you get rejected there, so you expect some massive pullback before the continuation, as it were. Now, so you want to learn more about crypto, how to trade by yourself, how to research for coins. Of course, come to Plan B. You learn. And then the additional Popcat, come on, this is like crazy token. See, Popcat, come on, Popcat. So imagine you enter Popcat today and you are still in. This is 44% by 10x. That's, oh my goodness. There's some results that are very scary to share. So that means if I was on Popcat for long, today, because I long Popcat today. So I'm a night warrior. Okay, I trade Bitcoin and other related crypto in the night season, Nigerian time, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So if you want to enjoy with me, then you can subscribe to private mentorship, $5,000 one off. Or if we can negotiate, or if you want to like negotiate to pay in batches, and then I actually give that room for people to do that and all of that. So imagine you are in here. So 400%. So let's say even if it's $100 or $200 you're using to trade. Because I always tell people, even if you're trading $1,000, let's say it's $100, you first engage in your market. So $100 and you do 400%, that's $400. That should be okay for the day. Yeah. So, but not all days will happen that way. Not all days. So look at another one I enter here. So don't mind all of those things I draw in lower time frame. Okay. Other blocks, fair value gap, other flow, and all of that. And then you saw this another move. So that means within how many days? Because that's why I select coin. So this is another 45%, guys. Another 45%. So that was on the 5th. So you have big crazy money on the 5th. And then perhaps another day you still make another money, because I was telling, I think one of the video I did, I said market will retrace and bounce back to this point and then come up. And then you saw another bounce. And that's why I always recommend that you don't jump around too many coins at a time. So it's another 20% and all of that. So where is Popcat going? Ordinarily, all things being equal, Bitcoin continue to rally up for the way it's going, then you should be looking at Popcat at another 74%. So imagine when I was telling some people that follow Popcat, I recommended a lot to people follow Popcat now. So even if you are buying spot on Popcat here, this is 104%. So to the all-time place, I said it may get to that. We are going to do 152%. Maybe within 3 or 1 week, you can do 152%. That is crazy. That is crazy. And that's why I say fast is slow and slow is fast. This is how I do my own. And then I tell you, we make a lot of money if you can help yourself to settle down and pay attention to what really matters. So you want to get part of the you trading both, quickly chat up with me, come to private mentors, come to Plan B. Private mentorship can be expensive if you don't know what you are looking for, but at least you can start learning basics. And additional thing I actually want to be giving to people who come into this boat, like give you a support system to learn the setup and all of that. Then those of you who probably could buy you trading boat of 540, I would advise you have reasonable money to trade. So if you're having $1,000, $2,000 and above to trade, I think it's important for you to do the 540 U gas. It's your own. As you're using it to trade, it's when they take some gas fee and all of that. But if your trading fee, equity is $100, $200, well, you can go for the 95 you guys, and then we'll take it off from there. So ladies and gentlemen, this is you trading. It's amazing. It's fantastic. For those of you who want to build affiliate marketing, it's crazy. You can see those are the things I set up here. Let me show you here. Those are the things I was mentioning here. Okay, those are the things I was mentioning here. Look at it here. That we have three ways of making money: investing. And so investing, we have different system: Radium, Aerodrome, Wiggle Swap, all right? Staking DAO for STX, Vela, Otron Swap, all of those things. Then I call it centralized, semi-centralized on Binance and all of that. But I actually bought this coin, Ubitex. Their new exchange, I don't know what they will do, if they will actually do, but these are, I call it risky, all right? When I say risky, it does not mean that, okay, because they are new project, they are new exchange, they are trying to create a lot of permutation. I bought their coin. When it move up very well, I will sell. That coin I will sell, I will have made a lot of money. Then I stake, buying of staking to their platform with my USDT and then put their coin and all of that. This one, because this one, I don't need to do anything. You just continue to run. And then this one, Cube is like the boat, but the thing is that I can come back and just set it and it will be running. And I think it's already running like that, making money for me, depending on how much you can put in. You can put as low as $30, $20 in and all of that. But what I would advise maybe lowest $100 so that you can see something significant and all of that. It's possible if you are doing that, let's say you're $100 and you are following that, because this one is a multiple setting. It's a setting you can connect with your exchange, like Binance, okay. I think these are the two exchange. And then, but you need to have up to $1,500 in your account to connect to your exchange. Or if you have just like $100, $50 and all of that, $200, then you have to do on their platform. So there's a way about it. I'm going to do a separate training on this, how it's being used. But this is like more or less like hands-free. Oh, when I say this is a semi hands-free because you need to come back set. But after the set, you leave it, you return back again. So this is semi hands-free. But this one, so UBTEX staking is hands-free. You just set it. Okay, let's call it semi-hands-free because you need to set it, come back. Maybe you set for 90 days, 15 days, 30 days, 180 days, 300 days, and all of that. So they are there in different dimensions and all of that. So you have this. This one too, I call it risky because this on Telegram. So you can now see, please don't say I tell you this. They need to go and buy this token and keep. If we must still rally up in the crypto, they need to buy Tone token. Is very important. So this one, I'm trading in it on my Telegram. And then, so this average of, okay, I will do a lot of trading on that. So this is how it is. So for you trading, congratulations if you are following, and then you want to chat up to know how to go about setting up your own. I don't think you need to waste too much time to set up your own. So you go to the comment section on the YouTube and then pick the link, get signed up, or go to our Telegram group or chat up with that phone number +234 47 +234 90 Thank you very much. My name again is Midas Ifelijibo. If you're on YouTube, like the video, comment, and then actually subscribe so that you can get more review about trading. Thank you very much and do have a nice day.